What is up and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my monthly bill condensing sinking fund video. So what we're going to be doing is taking out all the money that I need to pay my bills with and using that money to further condense down my sinking funds to smaller bills, or bigger bills, I mean. And then all of my bill money I'm going to be taking to the bank to pay the bills. So if you guys are new to cash budgeting, basically what I do, this is my bill binder, and in here I have all of my bills that I stuff throughout the month, and then they all get automatically taken out from my account. I have a buffer in my account, and then I take all this money to basically pay myself back with. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video, and we're just going to jump right into it. So I'm going to be taking out all this money. So minus 130, so we'll be left with 0. And then like I said, I'm going to be taking these bills and condensing down my sinking fund categories to bigger bills so they're not so bulky, if that makes sense. So these are going to be left with basically 0 because I need to reimburse myself. So like the gas and the water bill and the electric bill, they already all came out of my account because it's the end of the month. So I'm just paying myself back. This system, I don't know if it'll work for everybody in terms of bills, but it works for me and I really enjoy it. So that's what I do. So we're going to be taking out $70 for our Wi-Fi and internet. And that's how much the bill is. So Xfinity is going to be getting 70, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. So you gotta love it. Replenishing the buffer. Electric is gonna be getting, or taking out 100. I'm curious to know if y'all do this as well with your bills, or do you not stuff your bills? You just let them come out of your account automatically and just like keep the money in there. I'm always curious like who does this way and who does it that way, because I know some people will cash stuff their sinking funds and not their bills, and some people do both. Like I do both, so I'm just curious. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $100 for electricity. So that is good. I don't know exactly how much it was. I think it was like, I don't know, but it was around 100. And then my car insurance is not going to be taken out. I don't have any other bills yet, so I'm just going to leave this how it is. In there, $350 in there. Stella, I'm going to leave it. I like to have smaller bills in hers for the groomer. And then for our lawn care, we should have $80. So 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I am just going to do all 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80. Because you guys know me, I don't love to have 50s in my envelopes because they're hard for me to count sometimes. So 20, 40, 60, 80. So I'm just going to leave this as 20s for now. And this isn't a bill as of yet because we haven't started the service back up yet. So I'm just stuffing for when we do start it back up in the springtime. And we are going to be taking all of this money out of phone bill. And I Zelle this to my mom every single month. So she will be expecting a Zelle. Mom, I know you're probably watching this video. So 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And if y'all are returning, this used to be $50 and now it's 60 because I added Netflix onto their account as an extension of the household. So hospital bill's empty, and so is credit card. You guys, I think that video is already up by now, my debt update video. If it is, you can go watch that video. If it's not, it should be coming soon. I don't know which one of these I'm going to post first, but I did already take those out to pay my credit card. And then for Lennox's first birthday, this is my baby. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So I'll just put these 10s back and grab a 20. So $80, and his birthday is in April, so I do have some time to start saving, but I want to get ahead of it if I can. And then renter's insurance is good as usual because I hardly ever stuff that category because it's due. It's an annual bill and it's so low that I'm not worried about it until like right before it happens. It's like less than $200, I think. So anyways, savings is going to get, oh, I keep saying that. I'm not stuffing these categories. It has 20, 40, 50, and 60. So I'm just going to put these 10s back and grab a 20. And then I think I'm going to take this out and put it in my high yield savings account every time it reaches $100. So we are almost there, or we're about halfway there. So that's good. Because I'd rather just have it sit in my account than sit in here because this is like savings. Obviously, I don't need it like on hand. So yeah. All right. So this is my emergency fund and I have $1,000 in its high yield savings account. I have my, I keep saying this, I sound like a broken record. I have my high yield savings accounts through Capital One, and each one of these has its own category or like bucket within my account. So savings has its own bucket. My emergency fund has its own account, its own category. I don't know how to phrase this. Like 1, 2, 3, they're all on Capital One. They're like each have their own thing. So they're all separate. So in this one, I have the $1,000. And then right here, I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 45, and no, 20, 30, 35, 40. Okay. So I'm going to put this 10 and these 5s back and grab a 20. So that is 1,000, 100, 200, 20, and 40. So that is looking good. And then self-care has 100. And you know what I'm going to do? This is actually the opposite of what I'm doing right now, but I needed change one day. So I put this 100 in here, but I do want smaller bills in here. So I'm going to do 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Because in case I want to buy something or I need a tip, I'm going to use this and I want to have smaller bills. Fun has nothing. My baby has $1,000, which is in his high yield savings account. My future house, I don't know where we're at in here. Let's see. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 500 in the bank, 100, 200, 300, 400. Oh, wait, no. Okay, wait. So 2,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 20, 25, 30. So we're almost at $3,000, you guys. We are $70 away. And then again, once this reaches 500, I'm going to put this in the bank and then trade all of this out for one more $1,000 placeholder and stick all those in here because my future house is a super duper long-term savings category. So I don't need the money. I don't need $3,000 sitting in my house in this envelope when it could be accruing interest in the bank. So that's this. That's why I don't have the money in here. Also, another thing I wanted to mention for my Capital One savings accounts, I did it with the option of having a debit card attached to it. So I have a checking account with them and savings accounts. How it works is you have one checking account, one savings account, and then within that savings account, you can open different buckets for all of your different categories. And so, for example, if I did need to spend money out of, say, my emergency fund, I have the debit card. So I can do an immediate transfer from my emergency fund bucket into my checking account, which is effective immediately. And I can just swipe my debit card for any emergency that we have. That's why I love Capital One and their high yield savings accounts and having a checking account that correlates to it, because if I did need emergency money, I could just do a transfer. The money would be there effective immediately and I can swipe my debit card and pay for it. So like this $1,000, say I needed 500 right then and there, transfer, do it. The money's in there immediately, swipe the card. That's why I love Capital One, and they have a great interest rate on their money in their savings account. So I love it so freaking much. I love it. All right, my car maintenance, I am going to keep this low because I need a new windshield wiper or windshield wipers, and my state inspection is up in February. So I need to go get my car inspected, and I need to go pay for the sticker for my car. So all of that is going to be done probably within the next week or two. So I need this money in here, and I need it to be smaller bills so I can pay for that stuff. And I don't have to like have them break 100 or whatever. And then my future car down payment, this is already condensed. So 20, 40, 60, 85. So this is just a down payment that I'm saving up from a future car. So 85 in there. And then medical has 70. I don't know about this one either. 20, 40, 60, 70. I'll do a 10, I guess. So $70. This is just for anything little medical that we need, like medicine or anything like that, or maybe even a copay if we have one. But that's just a little sinking fund there. Holidays should have 35. So 20, 25, 30, and 35. I'll go ahead and get a 10 for this. And so we have 35 in here. This is probably going to be spent on Valentine's Day coming up pretty soon. And then I have Christmas, which I believe is already condensed. Yeah, it just has $20 for now. And then retirement, oops. Hopefully you guys could hear me. My boyfriend was calling me. Retirement has 400, 410, and 405. Hold on, let me see what he needs really quick. He's at the store. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I don't remember where I left off, but Madison came back from the store and he came back with wine. So I guess we'll let the interruption slide. I do put ice in there because it was hot and I wanted a cup of it. So I just put ice in it. So anyways, okay. So I think I did retire, or I couldn't do retirement. Okay. And then this is empty. If you guys saw that video, you will know why. I'm so sorry. I just hit the freaking tripod again. Okay. So all of this money right here is going to the bank to pay the bills. So let's go ahead and give it a count so that I can have a tally. And when I go to the bank, I can know how much it is. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So $360 is what I am depositing to replenish my account for all the bills that have come out. So let me just go ahead and write that down before I forget, because I will forget. 360 bills. So that is going to wrap up this video. I don't know how he slept through all of that. I'm so thankful because the garage door opened and Stella started barking and it was crazy. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.